In the Emperor's new group, Pacha and Kuzco were kind of the bad guys. Observe the characteristics of Pacha and Kuzco attempting to maintain a harmful status quo. We open on Kuzco, the self-confessed selfish, spoiled brat who throws someone out a window for interrupting his theme song. We're told that Kuzco has changed, but the voiceover, presumably from some future self, is still focused on Kuzco and only Kuzco. We know from the first few scenes that the poor in this kingdom are extremely poor and mistreated. Note the peasant from the throne room who is unceremoniously thrown out after asking for food. We then discover Pacha's interest in keeping Kuzco in power. Pacha is introduced as the village leader, which means that he is basically middle management. He's the guy who keeps Kuzco in power while living off the backs of those below him. And if you think that the bottom is an idyllic place where you work hard and are rewarded, think again. Remember the peasant with no food? Yes, indeed. Pacha is benefiting fully and completely from this British Empire-style monarchy that sees people getting their land and possessions confiscated freely. We don't really see Pacha carrying much until his own home is impacted. His mat is our catalyst for change. She represents a Bolshevik-esque force that doesn't want to implement communism, but instead would prefer a military coup situation that would see her in power with no questions asked. Her revolution takes the form of poison, but she is the only symbol in the film that shows us the true inherent value of the patriarchy. When she accidentally turns Kuzco into a llama, she is showing us that the only way to defeat the power of the people is to become even more entrenched in the patriarchy. Llamas are a major resource that keeps Kuzco empowered, as they provide a source of revenue and goods. The only way for Kuzco to be restored to his patriarchal figurehead role is to entrench deeper into the structure to which he clings. Even worse, Pacha. The entire film is spent with Pacha convincing Kuzco that he cannot survive without middle management. The working class represent obstacles. For example, in the restaurant scene, Kuzco has to conceal his identity as a llama in order to obtain food. Pacha, as a supposedly beloved figure in the region, should been able to get food for his livestock on a long journey, but we see him ordering as if he's a regular and having to address Kuzco as a fake spouse. In the end, after Kuzco supposedly changes, only Pacha and Kuzco benefit from this big transformation. The status quo remains unchanged.